This is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Helpful Entrepreneur, coming to you out of Holiday, Florida. And this is, I think, day 23 or 4. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I've been making a video every day. Today I want to talk about something. Jeffrey Combs just reminded me of something that's really important, especially for you folks out there that have begun to build a team and you have a few people under you and you're trying to help build momentum within that team. One side of the corner is sometimes this happens, and I hate it that it does, but it does happen. You will have somebody that you enroll with pull the disappearing act and go into the witness protection program, and they enrolled you and that's it. That also works both ways. There are times where you will enroll somebody, and no matter how much you try to motivate, train, teach, encourage, they don't do anything. They might try a little bit for a day or two, but they just don't have the heart and they don't keep going. And the very important thing that Jeffrey reminded me of today is this. I'm going to read it directly to you so that you get the gist. When you're thinking about the team that you already have and whether or not they're taking action and moving forward, some people can't take as much action as you'd like. That's okay, as long as they're taking action. They're taking that time that they do have and they're applying it to building their business so that they can have success. Because when people don't have success, they usually turn and look at you and want to know why they didn't. So all of us promoters and team builders, we do our very best to, the good ones anyway, do our very best to encourage, motivate, and train the people we bring in. We have many ways, and we have lots of support with that. Our MLM companies have a full line of training, and if you're like me and you're really smart and you have something like OneUpMarketing, a front-end funded proposal, the training is right there too, along with your encouragement and motivation. Sometimes they just don't want to hear it. Some people just think that they press play and it all works out, and it's just not the case. So what do you do when you're frustrated? What do you do when you wish that your team would take action? Well, this is the very important advice I have for you guys today. It is easier to give birth than to resurrect the dead. This brings me to the other point. Did you hear that? Let me say it again. It is easier to give birth than to resurrect the dead. In this industry, you must constantly and consistently be dedicating a portion of your time to recruiting new members into your business. I'm not talking about just recruiting anybody for the sake of an enrollment. I'm talking about you need to be prospecting consistently in order to bring fresh life and fresh blood into your business, and so that you can help as many people as possible. So when you're finding yourself frustrated and stuck and wishing that, and you find yourself wishing, when wishing is not something entrepreneurs do, we don't wish. When you find yourself wishing that the people that you have in your team so far, or one or two particular people in your team so far, just aren't taking any action, don't get yourself fetched up on that. You've extended your help, you've offered your motivation, you've given them the training, and at some point, people got to start taking responsibility and start taking action. If you're finding that's happening and you're relying completely on what your team is doing in order for you to be successful, you're going to fail. It's not until you have hundreds, maybe thousands of people in your business can you retire. Okay, you must always be prospecting. Bring new life. Take that energy that you want to put on somebody that doesn't want to take action and put it on your prospecting, developing yourself, and getting out there and letting people know you're there to help them. New people. You work with, I keep hearing this again and again, you work with oftentimes in our businesses we'll have 80% of the people taking up, 20% of the people taking up 80% of the time. You want to work with consistently the people that are taking action, and the people that aren't, you want to take that energy you would work on trying to drag them over the hill into creating new prospecting techniques and going out there and encouraging more people to come into your business. Okay? One more time. It's easier to give birth than to resurrect the dead. Thank you very much. This is Coach Tara, the Helpful Entrepreneur. Tip of the day coming to you from Jeffrey Combs inspired and real life inspired action taking. Just, keep on going, keep on pushing. You can't let people hold you down. You got to keep moving on. I love you. Much success. See you later. Bye.